Hello, and welcome to Boni's channel. This week, Washington, D.C. was supposed to take a giant leap forward in regulating the Wild West of cryptocurrency. A landmark piece of legislation years in the making was set for a critical vote. The crypto world held its breath. But then, at the 11th hour, the entire thing came crashing down. The vote was cancelled, the bill was shelved, and senators were left scrambling. Tonight, we're unpacking the dramatic collapse of the Clarity Act, a story of intense lobbying, backroom deals, and a single tweet that may have cost the industry its biggest legislative victory yet. First, let's understand what was at stake. This wasn't just any bill. The Clarity for Payment Stablecoins Act, or Clarity Act, was a massive 278-page document designed to create a comprehensive regulatory framework for the entire crypto market. For years, the industry, led by giants like Coinbase, has been begging for exactly this: clear rules of the road to provide legal certainty and encourage mainstream adoption. The bill aimed to define what makes a crypto token a security versus a commodity and clarify which government agency, the SEC or the CFTC, gets to regulate which part of the market. After passing a stablecoin-specific bill last year, the Genius Act, this was supposed to be the final all-encompassing chapter. The central battleground, the issue that blew the whole deal up, came down to one word: rewards. Or, if you're a bank, interest. Last year's Genius Act blocked stablecoin issuers from paying interest, but it left open a massive loophole. What about intermediaries? Could crypto exchanges like Coinbase offer their customers rewards or yield for holding stablecoins? The crypto industry says yes, arguing it's essential for competition. The banking industry, terrified of a mass exodus of deposits from traditional savings accounts to high-yield stablecoins, screamed no. They called it a threat to financial stability. The new Clarity Act tried to close this loophole, and that's when the fireworks began. For 6 months, Republicans and crypto-friendly Democrats had been locked in tense negotiations. The Senate Banking Committee Chairman Tim Scott drew a line in the sand and scheduled the vote for Thursday, January 16th. But behind the scenes, the banking lobby was waging a relentless pressure campaign. Then, just hours before the scheduled vote, the ultimate bombshell dropped. Brian Armstrong, the powerful CEO of Coinbase, the largest crypto exchange in the US, took to X, formerly known as Twitter. He declared that Coinbase could not support the bill in its current form, stating, "We'd rather have no bill than a bad bill." That single tweet was the final nail in the coffin. Internally, Republicans were already divided over the stablecoin rewards issue. Armstrong's public rejection gave them the cover they needed. Senator Cynthia Lummis, a staunch crypto advocate from Wyoming who had spent 5 years working on this legislation, put it bluntly: the interest issue was the killer. She described Armstrong's tweet as the extra pound that pushed the teetering bill over the edge. Within hours, Chairman Scott announced the vote was postponed indefinitely. The deal was dead. The fallout was immediate and messy. Senator Lummis, who felt run over like a Mack truck, blamed the banking industry for getting greedy and playing their hand too strong. By killing the compromise, she argued, the banks lost everything, including other provisions in the bill that would have benefited them. Meanwhile, crypto industry groups were split. Some, like the Digital Chamber, called the inaction unacceptable, while others, like the Blockchain Association, tried to spin it as a healthy part of policymaking. Brian Armstrong himself, visiting Capitol Hill amidst the chaos, acknowledged that tensions are obviously a little high. He defended his decision, stating he had a responsibility to speak up for our customers and the 52 million Americans who use crypto. He argued the bill, as written, would have been materially worse for them, citing concerns not just with stablecoin rewards, but also with the treatment of tokenized equities, decentralized finance, DeFi, and the authority of the industry's preferred regulator, the CFTC. Even former President Trump's team waded into the fray. Patrick Witt, an advisor on Trump's Digital Assets Council, issued a thinly veiled threat to the banking industry, suggesting that with Trump's newfound support for the Anti-Bank Credit Card Competition Act, now might be a good time for you to take the deal being offered on stablecoin rewards and yield. It was a clear signal that the crypto lobby has powerful allies willing to play hardball. So where does that leave us? The Clarity Act is in limbo. Senator Loomis vows she won't walk away after 5 years of work, promising we'll find a way. But the path forward is murky. The fundamental conflict between the banking industry's desire to protect its turf and the crypto industry's ambition to revolutionize finance remains unresolved. The dream of comprehensive crypto regulation in the United States has been deferred once again. This wasn't just a failed vote, it was a high-stakes political drama that exposed the deep fissures within Washington and the immense lobbying power of two competing financial empires. It's a story that's far from over. The debate about the future of money will continue, and you can be sure we'll be here to cover every twist and turn. Thanks for watching Boni's channel.